What is up, everybody? My name is Chaotic Skid, and welcome back to some Minecraft. And since we last left off, I've done very little. Um, First thing I did was I took my Silk Touch pickaxe that we made a couple episodes ago, and I took out all the glass that we had here, and I replaced it with white stained glass because I didn't like the design that the normal glass had, and I like how the white stained glass is a little more clear and gives us a better picture of the outside. Next, I moved our bed from down in the cave to up here since we're going to be moving. We're going to be doing a lot more work in the house today. I figure we might as well have our bed here for easy access so we don't have to always run back and forth to our cave and sleep there. Next thing I did is I done a little bit more farming in the dark oak department. As you can see, we're up to almost 5 stacks. And all that goody. We're up to 3 trees now. Surprisingly, I chopped down 4 trees and still only made enough saplings to plant 3. I chopped down the birch a bit and replanted them all to fit over here. And actually, we're just going to take the bone meal and bone meal the rest of these, so they're all fully grown and ready for when we need them, and we will need them. Within the next few episodes or so, I will try my best to push this mountain back and flush it out again, because this is going to be the boundary for this corner of the porch, and I don't want this ugly ass mountain just kind of staring us in the fucking face, because that is just going to look nasty. Eventually, I don't know whether I'm going to flush the ground over or if I'm going to divot it in and divot it back up, and now I fell down. But I will come up with some sort of plan here. I took out the little patch that was here and the one tree that was buried in the ground. But other than that, that is about all that we have done in this particular time frame since we last played. We're just going to put the bone meal up there. Table, one over here, dump these seeds, dump these mushrooms, because not gonna need them. I don't know why I still have these furnaces in my inventory. Kinda useless. But we are gonna need dark oak. Actually, since I'm up here, I'm gonna take these furnaces and I'm gonna place them 4, 5, and then we're gonna take our crafting table. We're gonna put it right here, and it's actually almost nighttime. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to come down here. We're going to grab, let's go a stack of coal, or stack of coal, that'll work, charcoal. We got plenty. Actually, I don't know how much or how soon we'll need this, but I want this. We'll go half of that. And like that. We're going to need glowstone eventually. Make sure we don't place that while we're waiting. Let's see. What is it? 247 minutes. We're going to need anything else. Not at the moment. If I think of it, I'll probably come back down here to get it. But let's go sleep the night away. But in between episodes, what I've done is I made a creative world, and I wanted to recreate the house. Little did I know that when I jump back into this world, I actually recreated the house to be much larger in the other world. It actually is double this size, actually, now that I look at it. The front is got 4 of these little designs, and the sides have 4 of these little designs, but it still has the 3-piece center. So yeah, pretty much the house that I recreated is double what you're looking at, which I probably should have came over here first to look at the general size, but that's not the point. Today we're going to be working more on the front porch, and to start that off, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to grab out a stack of dirt for scaffolding, and we're going to grab some more wood just in case. Now, as you can see, the house is 4 tall, and so far so are these pillars, but I'm actually going to make these pillars 5 tall and kind of do this little number for an overhang. And these will be at each of the corners, kind of so that it looks like the logs have intersected. So let me just move around and place all these. I wish there was there's a much faster way to do this.
Come on. Like that. Like that. Oh, placed that in the wrong spot. Place that there. And just had to have it 5 wide, didn't I? It's a lot easier to do this when you're in creative mode because you can just fly and it'll still be right in front of you. But this will be the kind of outline for our porch. And some of you might be thinking that this porch is going to be really big, and it probably is. I like big wraparound porches. I always have. And I'm going to cut this tree down so it's not in the way. But yeah, whenever I've designed big houses like this, actually, I always like big wraparound porches. I don't know why. I think it just adds kind of an extra layer of depth to the house when it's got a big wraparound porch. Come on. Yeah. But the reason why I built this and recreated it, I don't want to say I built it and created it because I didn't actually finish the build. And the reason why I did it is because I'm usually under a whole lot of pressure building as it is, just with myself, and I spend long hours looking at something, and oh, actually, wood. There's a lot of wood used. I think I cut down a couple trees. I spend like I don't want to say long hours, long periods of time looking at something and fussing over how I want it to look, and it's got to be quote unquote perfect. And I just didn't want to do that on camera.
Like, that is not my goal. Like, if I was going to build something super big like this on camera, I actually wanted it to be the whole reason I wanted to be ready, and I wanted to have a mild idea as to the way I wanted it to look. That way, whenever we got on, I could just jump straight into building, and I wouldn't have to think too long about how I wanted something particular to look. Let's go half of that. Turn that to sticks. I think it's like that. Like that, and it's like that. Yeah. 48. Nope, we're gonna need lots more. Let's go with that for now. I know it's not going to be enough, but let's go. Let's see, line it up. It's right here and here, and I don't think this is the frame that I used. Oh, actually, I guess it's the fence I'm using now. But first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to end up using most of our shovel. We're going to go and dig
this line out. This is why we bring dirt. But yeah, when I get on here and I do this, I want to be ready, and I want to have an idea as to what I'm building. That way I don't have to spend too long pondering what I want it to look like. I already have a basic idea as to what I want to look like. Because like I said, when I first started building this house, even before I started building the house, I had no idea what this is going to look like in the end. It's kind of just, I know just about as much as you guys know. Every bit is just random bits that I think look good on it. None of it's pre-planned, or at least was. Now I have a general idea as to what the porch is going to look like. But yeah, the house from the get-go was not pre-planned. I usually don't have an idea for above-ground houses, whereas underground houses I have lots of ideas. And actually, I made all these freaking
birch plank or birch fences for nothing, and I'm not even going to use them. As a waste of birch wood. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to use dark oak. Because those are the ones that I actually want. Oh, not there. But what I'm going to need is this. And this is why we got a lot of wood.
We're going to go around the outside like this. Go like this. Oof. Aw, man, need 2 more? Really? Oh, wait. Ah. Ha. So, there's that. Now what we're going to do is, now I don't even know if we have enough of these. I'm going to go around and place these. Actually, yeah, we're too wide. But this will completely fence us off, so actually we can sit on the porch when it's done and don't have to worry about mobs spawning and being super rude to us. Although skeletons we may still have to worry about. No, not gonna have enough. And I don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a gate. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
We almost made enough fences. And actually, we're going to end up having even more fences than this, because now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the center pieces like this, carve them out, and we're going to need more dark oak. And something tells me I'm going to have to farm some more dark oak because we are running low. But yeah. Now we're going to go to each like centerpiece of the glass, and we're going to put another log pillar just to add more texture to it and to break up some stuff like this. This will add a bit more definition as well beyond what we already have. That. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop. It's almost nighttime again. Man, the days in here go by so freaking fast. Yep, that's it. Mother. That's exactly where I wanted it to be. And that means it's. Oh, do I want to? Actually, no. We're gonna take out these end ones that we had, like this, and we're gonna go like that. And then same way like that. And that's my phone. Thank you, phone, so much. So I'm gonna sleep right here, and I'm gonna check see if I'm still recording.